I remember in kindergarten, I remember hanging out with primarily you, Michael, and then remember Byron?
Byron?
Yeah.
Byron. Oh, yeah, I
He
remember
moved
Byron.
in kindergarten.
Yeah, he did. I think he moved back a couple years later.
I just realized how old of a friend Byron is to me.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh yeah, he was there back in
Oh,
kindergarten.
yeah, he was there too.
And also there was Mason, and then I think Timothy and Tristan were also in the same grade.
Oh, yeah, because Tim and Tristan were cousins.
Yeah. Oh, I thought they were brothers.
No, they were cousins. And we kind of did our own thing.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of did my own thing. I was just kind of off by myself, and you guys came and hung out with me, and I'm like, why are you all here? I'm not that interesting.
Well, you are very interesting.
I'm an interesting person now because I'm more open about it. I wasn't a very interesting person back then because I was so bottled up and stuck inside my own bucket of emotions.
Like first grade, we were like best friends.
Always.
For
Forever.
laugh.
Yep. You are not in camera. Why?
Because you're not setting up and you're not looking
Oh.
at the camera.
I haven't fine-tuned the camera yet because
It's just a little off center from what I want it to be. Don't turn off, you asshole. There we go.
Do you remember Mason?
Kind of.
I remember him only being in our same school for about 2 years.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like
Do you want some
preschool,
water?
kindergarten, and then like one other year. I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Pretty positive?
Yep.
Because you're gonna be here a while.
Oh, we should have introduced the podcast.
Oh yeah, I did turn it on so that they would catch us reminiscing on
But yeah.
our previous years. Yes, we are old enough to do that. I feel like an old man, just remembering, remembering the past. In our own rights, we are old men.
Just like like for the high school reunion, we're just gonna like afterwards. We're just gonna go to like one of our.
I'm gonna
houses
record it. I'm gonna record the whole damn thing.
and just sit down on a porch.
Yeah, we're gonna
Just
sit down.
reminisce.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit down on the porch and reminisce, and we're gonna be like, yeah, those were
Yeah.
good times. I don't think I'm in that. I don't think I'll be invited to that though, because I was in TLC at the time.
Were you in TLC the whole time?
Yeah, because I enjoyed the people in that school system, so I didn't want to leave it. Like, I enjoyed the teachers and some of the other people, because I actually helped out a few of those people get through some of the harder times that they were going through.
It's awesome.
Oh, camera! Camera! There we go.
What's the silliest reason why you've ever gotten
Look at
in
it. Look at it.
trouble
It's
at
slowly
school?
turning on its own. What is this?
Just
Is it a
gravity.
360 camera?
360. No, it's called.
420 blaze it.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna wreck it. Get wrecked! Okay. But anyway. Spin that for luck.
Oh, that's a weird sound.
It's metal. Metal makes weird sounds.
Did you go see fireworks on the 4th of July?
No.
No.
I usually don't go. I can usually see them from here. So
I was not. Wanna know why I wasn't?
Why?
I was on the road then.
Oh, yeah, you were coming back.
Yeah.
Did you see fireworks on the road?
I
I wouldn't be surprised.
There were people at a rodeo. And there
Were
was
they
some
lighting fireworks?
There was like bull riding and then some fireworks. I don't think.
But
they were
anyway,
on
We have a podcast to run. God damn it, camera! I swear to God, I am going to shoot you.
Hey, it's not turning back.
All right. Hey, you're actually in the camera now.
I know.
You have your whole half of the camera now.
Oh, it's kind of trippy though.
What? That you have
Just
your own
be-
half of the camera?
Just because it's like, oh, I'm.
Shit, my door. That extra light is not good. Perfect.
It's like I'm vertical from. I'm across. It looks like I'm across the computer from you, and you're across the computer from me. But that's just how the webcam's perceiving things.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. A little bit.
If I had my editing software, I would bump up
The quality of the recording, I can do that. I just don't have it on this computer at the time.
I am recording this on my new computer, but I will be uploading it through my laptop because I'm going to move it to my external hard drive. I'm actually moving a bunch of shit right now off of my external hard drive. Mostly the stuff that I'm going to be doing very, 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 very soon.
Mostly horror games, just because
I'm a big horror game nerd.
I cannot handle the jump scares. 'Cause I don't do that.
Oh, you don't know jump scares. You don't know.
I don't want to know that.
You don't know.
I don't.
You have no clue. There was a very bad jump scare in Cry of Fear that I almost pissed my pants.
and it was at the very beginning of the game.
Was it with that creepy girl?
No, it was a giant head.
I think I fought that already. It was that same giant head in that room that I kept dying in. You haven't seen it, probably because you don't turn off your content
Was it
restriction
in part?
filter.
Was it in part 1?
No.
Okay.
Part 1 was after my recording failed. I didn't know my recording failed until after I recorded that episode. So that episode became part 1. And I actually fixed my first part after it was corrupted.
Yeah.
And it was going to be like the 9th part because it was going to be a flashback kind of thing where it was going to go right back to the beginning of the game. And I was going to confuse everybody. But it didn't work. It wouldn't upload. I wasn't able to fix it, so I had to scrap it. So I'll probably just have to re-record it.
Remember that part in the Arkham Asylum game, where like in the middle of the game, like you think like the game restarts, and then it's like a hallucination.
I was trying to play one of those types of jokes, like You know what you could do then? You could trick them and like do like very difficult editing with it to make them think it's going backwards. Yeah, I could do that.
Like it'll make me seem like I'm going backwards.
I can make slow-mo videos. I can make all sorts of stuff with the new editing software that I'm using. I just don't know how to use it all yet.
Excuse me while I fiddle with my hair. It's not.
I watched a tutorial
There,
video
is that good?
yesterday about lip syncing for animations.
Is that good?
I have a giant fro now.
Yeah, it looks okay.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me.
Okay.
I need a haircut really badly.
Well, we should tell them the story that happened earlier this week just because I thought your reaction was really funny.
What?
Remember when I told you I was working on a script for video, what you said? You remember what you said? You remember that?
This was yesterday.
I know.
I know this was yesterday. I know this was yesterday because we had like an hour-long conversation. Like whenever Quentin and I start talking, we don't stop until something starts getting in our way to talk. Damn it, camera! I swear to God.
Because we'll always think of something to say to each other.
Stop moving!
I just thought your reaction was really funny.
Remind me what it was again.
Like you called it blasphemy when I was like,
Oh yeah,
like
you're writing a script for a video? Blasphemy of the highest order. Cause I don't script anything. Everything I do in any of my videos is completely random bullshit. Because it's just my genuine reaction to that situation. So when he told me he was writing a script, I'm like, no, throw that out the frickin' window. Just write an overview. Just write the points that you want to touch on, and then that's it.
So it's kind of like
I do that in my head, and then I forget them, and then it makes a weird, and then it makes it overly long vlog whenever I start talking about stuff.
I'll do outlines for right now, but if it doesn't change what I'm wanting to change, I might do a full-blown script.
But then you'll seem fake.
I'll just be like, okay, I wrote this.
Okay, I wrote this, but I'm still gonna sound fake.
I'm not gonna intentionally sound
That's
fake.
That's what I call YouTubers who use scripts. Fakes.
Oh, you have to plan it for like people
You can
who
plan
do
it.
skits.
You can plan it if you're doing a skit. But if you're just making a gameplay video or you're just making a discussion video, don't plan it at all. Just go with it.
But then I have
That's my motto. Don't plan it, just go with it.
Well, I kind of planned the points
Let
I
the
want to talk
stupidity
about,
flow.
but then it's like
I'm spitting everywhere.
then there's a bunch of ums and likes and umps, and I don't like it. And sometimes I'll have to backtrack things, and I just don't like that being around.
Well, then you don't understand how humans talk.
Like
There's a bunch of ums and likes and I can't talk. Anyway, the point of this podcast is we're going to talk about Undertale. Mostly about what we've done so far and what our plan is for finishing it. Yes, we're going to finish it. Just like everything else we're trying to do. I plan always on completing a game. Unless it starts pulling a Cry of Fear and starts being total bullshit. You don't even know the story about Cry of Fear.
I don't.
Whenever you watch through it, keep an eye on the amount of health items I use, which are syringes. And and at the last episode I uploaded, which is part 8, I run out. And I have nothing, and I have no health. And I have to fight a bunch of monsters with guns. And they do a lot of damage. And I just die over and over and over and over. And after a while, I realized, oh no, I am so hopelessly screwed because I screwed up. I was so stupid. So now I have to play through the whole game again to that point to continue my Let's Play.
That sounds like not fun.
No, because I have to experience the terror twice over. Excuse me. Ate something. Drank something. I did just drink something. I'm drinking something right now.
I found out that can help with ADHD.
What, drinking?
Drinking Mountain Dew and like caffeinated drinks.
Well, yeah. Why do you think I drink a shit ton of it?
Oh, I didn't.
Instead of taking medicine.
I actually didn't know you.
Because I actually haven't been medicated for my ADHD, and most of you probably don't even know that I have ADHD.
Like,
Because you guys didn't watch my story. You're supposed to watch the fucking...
I did watch it, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 4 years old, and I've been on medication for it, and I was on medication for it since I was 4 years old, and then I stopped taking it about almost 3 years ago now. Just before I got out of high school, I stopped taking my medicine, and that was when you started noticing that I was being a lot more peppy and cheerful and a lot more happy.
Yeah.
It was because of my medicine, because
yeah.
it was a anti-stimulant. It was a non-stimulant, not an anti-stimulant. That's something else. It's a non-stimulant. So it would slow me down rather than speed me up or help me stay focused. I was better at staying focused without it than with it. Like, for the first couple weeks, it sucked. But after a while, I started noticing that I was more myself and I was more happy and cheerful. But I also noticed that I started drinking soda a lot more. Like, I drink way too much soda. It's mostly where all of my fat comes from. Because it's just sugar and caffeine.
Did you know diet sodas are even worse for you?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Don't think I swear when I say this. Aspartame. See?
What?
I added words to it. Aspartame is a...
Loud! It's loud.
We're gonna watch through some of our Undertale.
If you guys can't see, it's because we're watching some of my old videos.
Shrek?
Probably being heard right now.
What?
Shrek.
No, it's Kara.
That's how it's pronounced. I did not know that's how it was spelled.
Oh yeah, this was the first time me getting into Undertale.
Yeah.
And the first episode was by myself.
Yep.
And I didn't have my webcam activated.
No! I started the recording over!
Do you remember that?
The look on your face when I said that.
No! I started the recording over!
You're just like, because we went like 10 minutes.
Damn it!
F4 stands for frogs.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what F4 stands for. He guessed, like, for frogs?
There's only 3 frogs in there, though.
I have only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This
So it is
troubling
blasphemy!
to
You cannot talk about it! Oh shit, what did I do?
Sure.
I screwed it up. I'm sorry. Are we still recording?
I've heard you are.
Yes,
quite
we're still
versatile
going.
for a
Okay,
human.
we're still going. Sorry.
Surely you know by now a monster wears a yellow name when you can spare it. What do you think of that?
Very helpful. It's bad.
It is rather helpful.
We're gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Oh dear. You might tell it.
So what other characters am I gonna need to do
Asgore
voices
will kill
for?
you.
You're Alphys, remember?
You want to
What's
leave so
Alphys?
badly.
Alphys, the person we just met
You're
in the
just
last
like
one
the
we
others.
did.
Oh,
There's
And
only
I'm
one solution to
Metaton.
this.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. That's the 7th episode.
did I come up with a unique voice for Alphys?
You're not very good at that.
Oh no.
Coming up with a unique voice. I'm the one who's good
Goodbye,
at that because I'm the future voice actor.
I just do legit, just my voice.
I do the greatest Flowey voice.
My plan isn't regicide. This is so much more.
This is so much more interesting. Okay, sorry.
Something about this
I
flower
will
just
kill it
seems
with
shady
fire.
to me.
He
Unfortunately, we
wants to
can't do that.
kill
Oh,
everything.
dang it!
And also
This is
it's
the
pretty-
How
pacifist
much
run
shadier can you get if you want to kill everything?
So
His
flowery.
plan isn't
Oh, we
regicide.
made good choices.
It's genocide.
Undertale. It's not over.
What's
This is the
regicide?
beginning of the game.
I don't even know what
We
that
haven't
means.
even begun.
I know what genocide means. I know what suicide means, and I know what homicide means.
I don't remember what regicide means.
I'm
Hold on! I got this. I got you. Your reaction when I told you that the game only just started. That was just the intro sequence.
Homicide just means you
We'll
murder.
go until the
like,
next save point. 'cause we
It's
have to
just
hit a
murder.
save point.
Just murder.
It's just murder in general.
We get to meet
General.
Genocide is murder on a massive scale.
Is the
where you try
deliberate
to
killing of a
right-
monarch or the person who is responsible for the killing of a person of royalty? Okay, so regicide
the
is
stick.
killing
The
royalty.
stick.
Yeah,
And that's why it starts with an R.
That's
Right?
neat.
Yes?
kind
It
of.
made a
I'm gonna
sound when
assume
you
that's
stepped
why.
on it. No, it didn't. It was a sound after I stepped on it.
What?
I was away from it.
Do
and
you
it
know
cracked.
anyone?
I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
You saw that, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you were
It was right
confused
after-
as to what I saw.
Right. This is the pacifist run, mister. Oh, because there's a pacifist and neutral in the center. Oh, we made good choices! Undertale, it's not over. This is just the beginning of the game. We haven't even begun.
Oh. You thought it was over.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like,
I
okay.
actually thought that was the end of the game.
I bust out laughing because I was just playing it first, but you literally had no idea.
And I'm like, oh my god!
Excuse me, I have to adjust my sitting pillow.
We'll go until the next save point, because we haven't hit a save point. Ooh,
Hey look,
We get to meet
trees.
someone new.
It's a stick. See, it didn't crack. It didn't crack until
After
saw
I was
that, right?
away from it.
the stick! It's a stick!
the stick. It's a stick. I gotta put that in my year anniversary video.
No, it didn't. It was a sound.
Wanna
The
hear a joke?
stick. It's a stick. Alright.
What is brown and sticky?
The stick. It's a stick.
No, we're not going there.
Okay.
A stick. It's a
It made
stick.
sound we stepped on.
Spitting
No,
everywhere.
It was a sound after I spit. Your puzzle.
Oh
Keep going. He might come back. And if he does.
Oh yes. Oh wait, shit. Ah! Oh yeah, this was after my haircut. Before. After.
And then snow decorations and that small
And dog marriage. It was a dog marriage.
and that incredibly hard puzzle.
Incredibly hard
Oh.
puzzle. That wasn't incredibly difficult.
What is
Well,
that?
it took us multiple tries though.
It shouldn't have.
It's a weapon, a worn pink leather glove for 5 fingers.
Because, get it, monsters don't have 5 fingers most of the time.
Than we do. Besides,
They usually only have a maximum of 4.
Did
Besides Sans and Papyrus, they have 5 fingers.
Did you
because
know?
they're skeletons.
Did you know that's how cartoons work? They very rarely have 5 fingers.
But in anime, they always have 5 fingers.
Yeah, because they're supposed to look human.
attack 3.
Oh, we're talking about cartoon animation.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but we
like
have
modern
two.
cartoons, like
Most people don't have 5
Oh,
fingers.
yeah. Like I think I with the exception of the shows in like the anime art style or Danny Phantom was one where characters had 5 fingers.
You can put an item inside or take
And then
it
in
out.
Gravity Falls,
The same
like
box
people
will appear
had
later,
like
so
all
don't worry about
different
coming back.
types of numbers of
Sincerely,
fingers.
a box lover.
They were just kind of random.
Like some of them had 4,
So,
some of them
I'm gonna
had
put
6,
those in
some
there.
of them had 5.
Just because I don't need them. Hey, it's a fishing pole.
Hey, it's a fishing pole.
Have you seen Gravity Falls?
A little bit of it. You
You
decide
decide not to call.
There was a number on the end of that, but I decided not to call.
So, as I was saying about Undyne,
So Undyne's a fish.
Yes, Undyne is a fish. We've met her already
Yup.
and kicked her ass. With kindness!
oh my god, that? Are you ready? Alright, I see you.
I need a hoodie. I don't... Where's my hoodie? Here's my hoodie. I haven't worn a hoodie in a while in a video, so I'm gonna put my hoodie on.
Under this, I'm actually wearing that you know that one Superman convention
Sam's in your
t-shirt
voice.
Oh,
that I
really?
wore in a lot of my reviews?
Oh, it's a rock
I'm actually wearing that right now as an undershirt.
Oh, yeah.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not on camera right now, or else they just saw.
My bad.
Hey, what's
I usually
that
try
in
not
front
to.
of rock?
Yeah, I think you were good.
I usually try not
Oh
to show
my god.
shirtless self, because I'm not that weird.
Cause that's just,
I'm weird. Honestly, I'm weird, but I'm not that weird.
Oh yes, this hoodie is so
I finally
comfortable.
did it.
I thought it was weird with like the swimming things going on right now. Oh, I'm happy that Effingham agreed on a budget. Did you hear about that? High five?
It can't be.
Human, you shall not pass this area.
Is this how I should play my next character?
I don't think so. Because you can't.
Just all of a sudden in the middle of a video, I'll just.
Delivered to the capital.
Yeah!
Then,
Next character.
I'm not sure what next. In any case, continue. Only if you dare.
Today I was watching that video because I can that you titled because I can, and then it was the one about turtles.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not
I was
turtle,
just
it's
dancing
tortoise.
to the turtle song. That's probably the best video I've ever made.
No.
No. It's probably one of the stupidest videos I've ever made.
I do.
Did you watch my most recent one? It was. It's all I have left.
Who could
Yeah.
have built this, you ponder? I bet it was that very famous
It was probably the most random video I've ever made. I was singing, I was playing the piano, I was making weird faces, and to be honest, I was dancing as well. But I wasn't dancing on camera, I was just kind of doing a little jig with my feet while moving around. That's why it was the camera was a little spastic.
Now,
Sometimes I dance while walking around town.
Why are his teeth rotating? I never noticed that before. You see, his teeth are rotating.
Ah,
I'm laughing so you don't hit me.
Oh yeah, it was Doggo. I remember Doggo.
pork.
Don't move it.
Doggo blocks the way.
Doggo.
Pet.
Doggo is too suspicious.
Don't move it.
It was the introduction to the blue attack.
Ah,
That's what this was. Attack 13. Easily excited by movement. Hobbies includes squirrels.
squirrel.
Squirrel! Okay, sorry.
What type of bug is that?
What?
Oh, there was a bug that went.
It's probably just a gnat.
What? I've been hit.
It's weird. I can't see it now.
Pet, 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 pet.
I won.
And I got gold.
Mysteriously. Did I just take it out of his pocket?
Or did he just drop it on the ground?
Moving.
He shook his leg and then it fell out of his.
It's a snowcahedron.
Snow decahedron.
Who made you so smart, brain?
Who made you so smart, brain?
I think it's because we were in school and we
No.
graduated.
Yeah, but this is a little kid.
I'm talking about the snowcahedron.
At max, I guess she's 12.
Actually, the technical term.
He, she, it. I don't know what gender
It looks like a snowball.
Frisk is. I don't know.
It's a snowcahedron.
That's the actual character's real name.
Their shirt is also
I
like
hope you're ready
blue
for
and pink. So,
Sam.
It's
Where's
blue
my
and purple
book?
stripes, but okay.
It's right there.
oh well.
It's because it's mid.
Well, then it's not ambiguous because purple.
No, it's not ambiguous.
Because purple's awesome.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
But actually, I have a pink button
Is it a
down now.
crossword? It's a
Kind of
crossword.
polo. My
I like to wear a lot of button shirts because I look good in button shirts.
We went to JCPenney's and my sister was like, "Oh, you look good in this shirt."
Why aren't my files finished transferring yet?
So I purchased it before the Idaho
I
trip.
can't believe you said that.
It's kind
I can't believe you said that. I do a much better Papyrus voice now than when we started recording it. Isn't that weird?
And my relatives made a funny joke on during the Packer family reunion. Wanna know why?
Why?
Like his eye was like bloodshot at the time, and it was I think it was my big brother actually. He made the comment like, "Oh, I'm glad how you color coordinated your shirt with your eye and stuff." And I just thought that was really funny.
You're funny. Okay, that answers that question.
What?
You're funny. Okay, that answers that question.
What?
Oh, definitely jumble. Crossword.
What did you say though?
You're
I
funny.
don't know.
Okay, that answers that question.
I think
You want to know what it sounds like?
What?
It sounds like you said, I don't fucking know.
I know that's not what you said.
Oh.
Okay, that
That's
answers
not
that
what you
question.
said, but that's what it sounds like because you were being so quiet.
Yeah. I can say that I've never swore on camera. Proud of
Funny,
myself.
I'll hear you. You're funny. Okay, that answers that
I don't
question.
understand.
I think I am funny though.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Get out of here, you gnat. I'm the only one allowed to curse in this show. Be quiet. Watch your mouth.
They also fight.
I actually got in trouble in like first grade
I
because
got in
someone
trouble
thought I
in-
dropped the F.
Yeah. Someone, I actually got in trouble in like, I don't know, what was it? 5th grade, not 5th grade, 7th grade. Because I said shoot and someone thought I said shit.
And I'm like, I very clearly said shoot.
I mean, I'm not afraid to say shit, but that was what got me in trouble. Because I was talking to that person, like, I very obviously said shoot, but I'm not afraid to say shit. And they're like, oh, damn it.
Way to go! Way to go, brain!
I was also very hormonal and touchy at the time. And very edgy and kind of weird. Don't laugh at me. It's true.
Yeah. The table. Fantastic. Good. Good.
Oh yeah, there was a sign about the warning, dog marriage. You were, you were just like, huh?
Good. Warning. Dog marriage.
Well, I guess it is 2007.
It is 2017. Yay! I only have 4 things left. I do have a lot of files to move, so that'll take a while.
That may take, I don't know, 20 minutes or something.
We only have 30 minutes left. You just want to keep
Keep going until we decide
Ow.
to start talking about it.
You've heard.
We're gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Bork. I should stop making that joke.
You should stop. Oh hey, this is the one where Ian joined us. I remember this.
Yay.
You really need to start speaking louder. And this was the first one that I actually included my new recording or new editing software.
Can you hear me now?
Probably not, because you're not speaking
Really?
loud.
Oh. How loud is loud enough? Did you pick that up?
Ah!
Okay, that's your answer.
I can't sound coherent with that out of voice.
Hello! Can anyone hear me?
That's not talking. That's whispering.
Speak louder! Oh, this is the one where we didn't talk at all.
Oh, we could do replay footage of like get them to like rewatch by just me mouthing words.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it. It's gonna be okay.
My name is Maddie. Welcome back to Undertale with.
You're not even in camera. You're not even in the camera.
See, this is why I think Michael will have no problem not being in the camera, because only so many of us can fit in the camera.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be just off to my right.
Yeah.
And it'll be just this mysterious third person that's talking. But that means you'll have to speak even louder because the mic will have to be in the center.
Well, since God is with us, then it would technically be 4 people.
I don't think God joins us on the podcast actively.
Well,
He may be watching, but
Well,
he's not joining us.
sometimes I pray during the podcast. So
In your head, just in the middle of the podcast?
yeah,
Have you done that already?
like today, like while we were recording,
Yeah.
and not while we're recording right now.
Oh.
But I've
Do
done
you do it
before.
after or before?
Like I do it before and after. And sometimes during these Undertale videos, I have prayed
No
before.
wonder I get views then.
That's YouTube humor. I'm sorry. If you're not a YouTuber, you don't understand.
So fun. Oh, I got this compliment from a very nice person yesterday.
You already told me about this.
Yeah.
I got the same comment, by the by.
Got the same comment?
Yeah, I think it's a spammer.
Ah.
I approved it anyway, but I need to stop approving comments with links.
It all started long ago.
So do you think she's
No.
watching this video
You know
right
what?
now?
Screw it!
Probably not. It's probably either a bot or just a spamming person
Oh.
that's trying to get their stuff viewed. You know what?
Screw it!
Could you imagine if they're not watching this right now?
What?
Did we even do an introduction to the podcast?
No.
Well, we should.
Well, this is Religion on Ice, and we're talking about Undertale, by the way.
Yep.
So, if that answers your questions, then continue to watch the show.
So this is
While
gonna-
you hear random video footage that I can't show because I have no recording software to show you!
So it's gonna be like.
So they're just gonna hear it in the background.
So it's episode 11. Yeah, episode 11.
Yes, and this will be the last Religion on Ice for a while, because Michael will be part of the podcast, and we'll have to rename the podcast.
Yep. Have you talked to him about it?
Have you?
Not.
Like,
I
What? Hang on.
I
We're
haven't talked-
going to put it on pause and we're going to talk about this a little bit
because I forgot that was the thing that we could talk about.
we're about to bring on a third person, but he doesn't want to show his face on camera. And that was what I was talking about. Like, we could have Michael right here on the side, right next to me, but not on camera. Like, I have no problem with him not being on camera. I would just prefer if he was here in person talking to us. Is my only thing. Michael, if you're watching, please, just compromise with me. I would really like to hang out with you again. Because after the podcast, we hang out, we talk about stuff.
Sometimes we play a game or something.
And if you're wondering what his channel is, you guys.
We're talking about Michael Rock Gaming.
Yeah.
He's the other on my old friends list for my recommended channels. One of my recommended channels. He is...
His videos are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have very many. He doesn't upload very often.
And like, you know how me and Matt were talking about someone named Michael?
This is the same Michael we're talking
That
about.
was the same Michael.
Yeah, this is the same Michael that we've been friends with since
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten and preschool.
Yeah.
I knew Michael since preschool.
I think me and Michael.
We just didn't become really good friends until after.
Yeah.
It was the same with you, but
Yeah. A year later.
you two have been friends longer than I've been friends with you. By a year and a half or something.
Yeah, but. And we used to play Shadow Tag all
Oh
the time.
yeah, we talked about
Oh.
this yesterday because Shadow Tag was one of those games that I haven't played since I was a kid.
It was the only fun thing that I liked to do
During recess.
in grade school, just because I was like, on days when like I didn't see any of my friends outside, I'd be like, I'm kind of bored. And looking back now, I could have brought a sketch pad and just been drawn.
Yeah.
Under the playground equipment. Drawn away. Underneath the playground equipment.
They can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You have to speak up. Michael won't have that problem. Just remember my advice in that one video. Just make random noises until your voice is all warmed up and ready to go. But you'll have better things to do because you'll have stuff to do and I have nothing!
I'll be writing a script. I guess. Maybe script. Or just working on animating.
I
Or
prefer you
both.
do that than write a freaking script.
Black both. That would be hard to do. That would be really hard to do. Could you imagine how difficult that would be?
We don't have the budget to do both. You know this.
Sorry, that's an inside joke.
I've gotten better at MS Paint now. Yeah.
Because that's hard.
And I can completely...
You're just like, oh.
It's like, yeah, it is. Especially when that paint can function doesn't work. It takes forever.
Oh, you mean the fill-in thing?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't work unless you have an actual space to put it in.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it's very picky about what areas you put it in.
Yeah, it won't work on a scanned image. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't work on a scanned image.
You forget, I've been dealing with computers longer than you.
It's so much harder.
Yeah, you have to hand paint it. Pretty much.
Which, most of that, like, if you have ever used MS Paint to do, like, very articulate work and stuff, it's like this whole time. Like, just very minimum.
They can't see
movement.
your hand.
Okay, well, it's like,
Very minimal movement.
see, it's like this.
'Cause he
like,
uses
just
a mouse
doing
pad.
this the whole time. With your
It'd
hand.
be easier if you had a mouse like me.
Like it'd be easier to fine tune your movements.
It's so difficult.
Would you like to have a mouse?
Well, I've been using a mouse. And it works good. I have like a
I love this
that
mouse.
shapes
This is a
like
gaming mouse. I love this mouse.
This mouse came with my computer.
How does gaming computers work? Like, what makes them?
Gaming computers almost never have a single processor. They usually have two or more. So it's a dual processor. My computer is a dual processor. And their graphics cards are always beefy. So they can process a lot more in terms of games and stuff that are stable. Like Dragon Ball Unreal, that's not a very stable game. So my performance has only increased just a little bit. Like, I can bump up the graphics just a tiny bit, but that's it. Because Dragon Ball Unreal isn't very stable. And eventually I'm going to get the newer version, because the newer version has Gogeta and Vegeta. And a better Goku.
Besides the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Super Saiyan 4 is awesome and everything, but
yep.
Super Saiyan God would
would be so much better.
I think Super Saiyan 4
I think Super Saiyan 4 is just slightly weaker than Super Saiyan God.
might be one of my favorite transformations just because of how uniquely different it looks.
Yeah. And it was designed by Toriyama. Super Saiyan 4 was designed by Toriyama.
So Super Saiyan 4,
It's
if
not
you're-
canon, but it is a Toriyama creation.
so it's close.
Yeah.
It's like not canon.
But you have to realize
Like-
GT is a different timeline, right?
Yeah.
It's a different timeline. Like, it still happened. It's just in a different timeline in Universe 7. Just like how Future Trunks' timeline is different, this is a different timeline where GT actually happened.
So
And Super is the correct timeline.
So GT's canon, but in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Just not the one.
Just not the one that we're in Super.
Yeah.
we diverged
not that
way
one.
off topic.
so
anyway,
much off top.
Yeah, we've just been bouncing off of different
Old
topics.
Friends, Undertale, and then
Dragon Ball.
and what is not and is canon.
In Dragon Ball. GT is always a touchy subject because I have the entire series right over there.
And GT is so good. Well,
Part of it is good.
second half is really good. Like I feel like once they get back to Earth, then I'm like,
I feel
it's good.
I feel like there were only 2 arcs in the entirety that were good, like that were actual Dragon Ball quality.
Yeah, and as far as villain,
You're falling out of camera.
as far as villain's first appearance goes, and anything affiliated with Dragon Ball, I would say Baby's introduction, in my opinion, is probably the best.
He was foreshadowed long before the arc even started.
At least until Goku Black.
Because Baby was foreshadowed like 20 episodes before the arc actually started. And when it started, you noticed the tone shift.
Yeah.
Like they switched from original Dragon Ball feel to something new.
His introduction episode, when they're at the hospital,
That was
kind of
weird.
creepy.
That was kind of weird.
It was like generally scary, just the concept.
Baby was one of those characters that was well designed. It was just that he wasn't properly executed.
So yeah, up until Zamasu and Goku Black, Omega Shenron and Baby were my most favorite
Well,
villains.
Omega wasn't properly introduced. He just kind of... Sin just kind of showed up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't explained what wish he came from. He was just there.
Yeah, but I thought it was kind of...
Did they tell... Did he tell them what wish he came from? I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I think so. Well, when do you think
Because
it was?
every other wish was touched upon but Sin. I have no idea.
I wonder if it was one of the times they, do you think it was the time they brought Vegeta back from...
I doubt that.
Because Vegeta wasn't evil.
Ah.
And that was with the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Ah.
Because he'd been wished back with the Dragon Balls before.
Ah. But then, wasn't that rule about...
What
like,
wish am I missing? There's a wish that I'm missing. There was the wish to grant King Piccolo's youth. There was the panty wish. There was the,
I'm gonna pretend
the-
that second one didn't happen.
well, it happened, so get
No,
over it. It was in the original Dragon Ball, get over it.
That makes sense.
There was to bring Krillin back to life. There was to revive everyone killed by Frieza.
And the Saiyans. Like, you had to do that too.
There was the one to bring Goku back to life. What was the other one?
And the ones who were destroyed by Cyberman hugs.
No.
And that was only...
No, it was just Goku. Like, everyone else
That
didn't
was
get
so
wished back.
funny.
Everyone else got wished back with the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Like Tien and Yamcha and Chaozu, they were all wished back with the Namekian Dragon Balls. What's the other wish I'm forgetting about? Because there was a sixth wish.
At the Cell... Before the Cell game started, they made a wish that
Everyone who was killed by Cell was brought back to life.
Yeah.
That was the sixth wish. But there's a wish that's missing that Sin was made from.
Did the androids ever kill anybody?
No.
They never killed anybody?
No, that was the weird thing.
It's like,
They thought about it, they just didn't do it. Cell was the only android to kill anybody.
so the androids kind of had some sense of good channels, I guess.
That, remember, they're different from from Future Trunks' timeline.
Yeah. So they could have just been like, okay, you know what? We're not gonna murder except maybe Goku.
Well, yeah, Goku
And then
was their
it's like-
primary target. They
and
were
then
just
it's
being
like-
screamed at by Dr. Gero for who knows how many years to kill Goku.
And that was...
First there was frickin' Piccolo. Then there's the androids 16, 17, and 18, and now then there was Cell. Did you watch that DBZ abridged episode about Cell talking about
no.
or 17 talking about, well, you have most of your thoughts being invaded by kill Goku for however many years, and Piccolo was like, wow. And 17's like, what? And Piccolo's like, nothing, just nostalgia. Because he was thinking back on all of those years he wanted to kill Goku. Just like almost everyone else.
Just before Android 17 killed Dr. Gero. And this was when Gero realized
He fucked up.
that screaming in Android's ears
To
while
kill
they're taking
Goku.
for many, many years
We've diverged off the subject again.
will start to annoy people. Oh my goodness, Android 17 just decapitated the poor guy. Yep, that just happened.
Anyway, we wasted most of our time, but that's okay.
It's okay.
We do that anyway.
We do this all the time.
Always. Look at camera, I swear to God, I will kill you.
I almost cried a little.
Oh my God. No, 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 no! Stop! Stop!
I just remembered that part from
Stop!
the eighth movie, so 7 part 2.
Stop it! Damn it. The fucking camera. Oh my God, why are you moving on your own? What the fuck is happening? I have no clue. Oh, this was just like it was when I set it up for the first time.
Want to just recommend some YouTube channels that we've been watching recently?
Nah.
Give them shout outs and
Nah.
stuff.
I give shout outs to my subscribers all the time.
Oh,
I usually do it for newer subscribers.
But one of my older subscribers
Asked for a shout out, so I just kind of gave it to him because I need it. I don't have time right now.
do you know all of your subscribers on a personal basis? Like, do you know
No.
them in real life?
No. Other than you, no.
There's
Well,
only been...
there's another couple people, but I'd rather them remain anonymous because I don't know if they'd like to be talked about when they're not here. Hey, look, my stuff is almost finished. But anyway, moral of the story: don't kill Goku. We're gonna finish Undertale. I have a special thing planned for the ending, and that'll be revealed in due time. But
oh my goodness, that song's stuck in there.
what?
It's not even Christmas and it's stuck in
What?
there. are some really bad problems with this.
What?
You know the closing song from How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
No.
It popped into my mind and now it's stuck there.
I have no idea what song you're talking about.
No, no.
It's stuck
No.
there.
No.
We're gonna have to listen to
Shame
some
on
time.
you.
We're gonna have to listen to music after
Shame on
to
you.
get this out of there.
To quote Bardock, shame on you. Because Team 4-Star did that joke too. No!
I
None
think
of that!
I think it's gone.
Shame
now.
on you!
It might be gone.
That's why Bardock's one of my favorite characters. because of Team 4 Star's reimagining. I mean, yeah, he's kind of a douche, but he's kind of awesome.
I can see the future.
I can see the future! Bulma and Vegeta have a kid! Gohan becomes the strongest in the universe, but still doesn't do crap.
Which is 100% true.
Well, but
I mean, not anymore, but...
But Gohan doesn't need to. It's just like, I'm just gonna support my wife and kid. And,
Yeah, but he was still a kid.
And I'm not gonna fight. And
Yeah, but he was still a kid.
yeah.
He hadn't even met Videl.
It's like, I'm just gonna be learning. I can go Super Saiyan 2, but I'm just gonna learn. Be scholar.
I don't think he knows he can go Super Saiyan 2. He just chooses to repress that.
He did, didn't he?
That's the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. You know that, right?
What? I thought that
Gohan's
was-
gonna go Super Saiyan 2.
I thought that was a Krillin focused episode. Just be like, unleash Krillin's true power. And
No, that's Super.
oh.
Episode 99, that's Super.
Oh.
I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh.
We just hit episode 69.
Oh yeah. The one where not sell.
I made that
Crush.
69 joke in Skyrim. Leave me alone.
Oh.
What was that noise?
I was gonna be like, wait, what's so funny about it? And then I was like, oh, someone explained it to me. one
It's a
time.
sexual joke.
Yeah, it's gross. If you don't know about it,
Don't look it
good
up.
for you. You're smart. And don't look it up.
I just said that.
'Cause-
And now they're gonna go look it up because you told them a second time.
Wonder if we say it a third time.
They'll still do it.
Please don't. I beg of you, please.
Are you stuttering?
Just keep your mind
remember the
secure,
kid?
please.
Do you remember the kid in preschool who could not stop stuttering?
I don't.
I think his name was Joe. Or Joseph or something.
That's sad.
Why is that sad?
Just like, I don't know.
That his name was Joe?
Should I?
My grandpa's middle name is Joe.
No, I was just like his situation was sad.
He overcame it. Like, he doesn't stutter
Yeah,
anymore.
that's cool. What should we talk about for the next 3 minutes?
I don't know. Maybe we should cut it short. Not like they would care. It's still
Oh,
close
my
enough to
goodness.
announce. What?
I think there's another one in there.
No! What? Because I said cut it short?
Is that the Powerpuff Girls theme song stuck in my head? Please, no. Don't want to.
Hey, the original Powerpuff Girls was good.
That was good.
But the new one's shit.
Yeah. The only somewhat good of the cartoon reboots is maybe Ben 10. But
I
that's
didn't
like
watch that.
passable. But yeah, Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans Go are just bad.
I miss the old Teen Titans.
Me too. Oh,
We're from the era of cartoons that were actually good.
Well, Steven Universe is good. I'll give Martin.
But I meant like we're from the era where the best cartoons to ever start coming out started.
Yeah. Early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah. SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents. What
Okay, I
else?
don't mind having the Danny Phantom rap in my head right now. That was good. Only rap song I ever like is the Danny Phantom.
I hate rap songs in all shapes and forms. I don't find the appeal.
Do you remember the Disney Channel original movies?
I mean, I enjoy it when people get creative with raps, but the raps that are popular are always the shit ones.
Yeah, like swearing and racial slurs.
And sexual innuendos
Yeah.
and literal references to everything
I'm like,
that doesn't need to be in music.
I'm like, why can't eating cake at the ocean just be like eating literal cake while there's sand between your
You
toes?
listen to that freaking song.
I was like,
Do you
that's-
understand what that means?
Yes, I know what it's talking about. It's talking about butts.
No.
Okay, then I don't need to know what that means.
Anyway,
That was
don't
one-
make me have to have the talk with you.
But I'm older than you.
So, I'm more mature than you are, as every single one of my videos has proven. I'm allowed to make jokes about these things. If I can take it serious enough that I can make jokes about these things and still talk about it seriously, that's maturity on a whole other level.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna bring it up. I might know what it means, but I'm not
It's
gonna
too
bring
bad.
it up.
Too bad.
And if you
If you don't know about it, then you're ignorant, and being ignorant is being stupid.
well, I know about some of it, but
You
it's
need to
just
know
that-
about all of it. Well, not all of it, but most of it. To be well educated in avoiding those things.
Yeah.
You have to know this stuff to be educated enough to avoid it. And that's why I hate people who avoid the stuff, because then they have no idea how to avoid it.
Yeah, I try my best.
You need to educate yourself.
I think I'm relatively well educated.
Maybe not as well as you think.
A little.
Because if you aren't educated enough about these things, then you could easily be robbed in other cities.
Like literally robbed? In a-
Literally. Literally.
But I think we changed the subject, though. Didn't
The
we?
podcast is over. I just haven't stopped the recording yet because I haven't signed off. I didn't even do an intro. We did an intro at halfway through.
This is the post show, except we haven't signed off. 'Cause
We don't do post shows anymore. You know why.
is it because
You don't remember?
Nope.
You don't remember me saying why we're never going to do a post show again?
no? Is it because Sands and Papyrus made a mess of this place the last time?
You don't remember blowing it up?
I don't think we blew it up.
I'm pretty sure we blew it
Did we
up.
blow it up?
I'm pretty sure we blew it up.
Like, comment, and well, just comment if you remember us blowing it up, because
I remember blowing it up. I don't think it was on camera, but I remember blowing it up. Well, then I guess officially it wouldn't be canon now, would it?
no. Wait, we have our own cannons?
No, we have our own canon. You know how stuff is canon in a series?
Can I just say my comic book reviews weren't canon? I guess not. No. I can't.
You know there's certain stuff in Dragon Ball that's not canon.
Yes.
That's the kind of canon I'm talking about. That's actually specific for a certain type of story. Eventually, we're just going to start writing a story through our videos, and people are going to start piecing it together.
So it gets the song.
I remember blowing up the church. It wasn't because I hated it. I remember blowing it up.
We blew up the church?
Yes, I remember blowing up the Christian church.
Were there people inside of there?
I don't think so, but I
Oh my
think it was an
goodness.
accident.
Well, we're gonna have to rebuild it.
Well, there's a problem with that.
Well, I guess it's the building that's destroyed.
There's an even worse problem than that.
We still meet with the life groups.
No.
Yeah, the youth group still a thing.
No, there's
kinda
there's
weird.
another problem with that.
What happened?
The underground caved in.
Did Undyne kill him?
No, Undyne is dead. She was crushed by the rubble.
Is that how the game ends?
No. Was that a ending joke?
I don't know.
I was gonna slap you if you did that intentionally.
What ending joke? What is this thing?
You know how people spoil certain endings, and like people who spoil stuff all the time.
I don't do that unless I
No,
hate
do you know
it.
people like that? That spoil endings like movies and games and stuff, and then you start joking around with them about it, like, oh, I remember this one time, and I'm like, is that how the game ends? And then they're like, huh? That's right. Shut your mouth. But anyway, we're gonna sign out now because this has been a royal
Very long.
clusterfuck
Oh.
of ideas. Yep,
Should
I just
I-
gave you that idea in
Should
your
I
head.
have said language?
What?
Lang-
No,
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
in control here.
I know. Oh my goodness.
I am the god of this channel.
Okay.
Not in a literal sense. I just oversee everything.
Oh, that would have been weird.
No, that would have been
Yeah.
blasphemous.
Just like all of a sudden you gave.
Nope,
Be
all of a sudden,
blasphemous
just
on-
let's throw blasphemy in there. Why not?
Except, well,
Not
we
in a
all-
literal sense, just in a basic sense. Like,
Well,
I
we-
oversee everything that happens on this channel.
Yeah.
And usually I come up with everything that happens on this channel. Like this podcast, this is my idea.
Like I thought about doing a podcast with friends, and then like you brought it up this time.
That one time, and then we decided to do it, and it was pretty successful. So I'm like, yeah, let's keep doing it.
Those.
Well, it wasn't an official podcast. We called it a collab,
Yeah.
but it was just us talking. I should probably just rename that the original Religion on Ice,
Yeah.
or before Religion on Ice
Yeah.
podcast.
Religion on chili. So it's like before there's ice, but it's cold.
No, it's Religion on Water.
Yeah.
'Cause it's ice water.
Yeah. Religion on water.
Okay.
We could.
I was thinking about whenever we bring in Michael, I was thinking like rocking Religion on Ice.
I think.
We'll have to talk to Michael about it though.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm just gonna invite you guys over for just to hang out, and then we'll talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to record anything; we can just talk about it. Like I'm probably like whenever Michael comes over. If Michael comes over Friday, next Friday. The next podcast won't be on Thursday like normal. It'll be on Friday because he has a thing going on Thursday.
Yeah. VBS.
You
Yeah.
don't need to announce it.
Oh, sorry. But someone said it just can't. Oh no.
Have that song stuck in your head. Don't get me singing again. God
Should
damn
we-
it.
Should we talk about the possible Let's Play?
Oh yeah, we've been talking about doing a Xenoverse 2 Let's Play, but we're gonna split it up between our channels. Like, he's gonna do the instructors, and I'm gonna do the main story and the parallel quests.
And I might be doing some testimonials.
Yeah, he'll do some testimonials too.
Because it's gonna be fun. Have a good time.
So,
Oh my
look
goodness.
forward to that if we get that working, hopefully. Because,
Did we agree on the name for
You
the
have to get-
character?
Yeah, you came up with the name, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we agreed on
yeah, I think that's a good name.
it. In the first...
Because we're gonna have the same character, but this is the secret. It's actually on 2 different accounts. Like, it'll
And it'll have to look the same. The character will have to have the same look.
Yeah.
It'll have to be something that you can get early on. So we'll probably just stick with the main Time Patroller suit until we can buy the 4-star Dragon Ball suit. I can get it right away just because I've beaten the game. But
we're doing a full walkthrough. Also.
Playthrough.
Pretty much.
Because there's a difference between a walkthrough and a playthrough. My Skyrim is a walkthrough, is how I treated it, but I wanted to do just a playthrough, which is, I'll make some side commentary and I'll give some pro tips, but I kind of treated it like a walkthrough. And I took it too seriously. What I wanted for Skyrim was just to be a casual thing, but I took it too seriously, and I went too far, and I recorded for several hours at a time, and I got frustrated, and I got angry, and eventually I busted my controller. And that's that story. And look at me now. I'm almost a year in on YouTube.
I've been on...
Be quiet.
But
you haven't been consistently uploading every day for the past almost year.
I know.
So you can't say that. I can't say it yet,
but I almost can.
Like, my channel is that old, but I don't upload nearly regularly to look like I've been up on it for years. Like, I feel like my channel kind of has that animator schedule, except I have yet to be like, oh, I'm gonna animate everything, which
you shouldn't.
That could possibly be near.
All right.
Maybe.
So this has been the Religion on Ice podcast. Possibly. I know it's been all over the place. I'm still trying to get things to work. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Quentin, for joining me.
You're welcome, buddy.
Okay, I don't know why we're shaking hands.
I don't know why either.
We're not strangers by any means. As always, I appreciate every single one of you.
Quentin, get back in camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. My ear itched.
Well, then itch it on camera.
Whenever I have an itch, I just itch it on camera.
I lost my train of thought.
Thanks, Quentin. Way to go. I screwed up my outro.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm not that big of a stickler about it. But anyway, as always, I will see all of you. Sorry, too much finger. In the next video. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.